Namaskaram everyone, this is Vishwak Sen and welcome to Vaka Talks, where we talk about mental health and emotional well-being in different kinds of relationships. We are doing a case study on a narcissistic person using Devayani, the daughter of Shukracharya, as an example. So a few days go by, Sharmishta gives birth to her sons, and then Devyani's sons, they are not very interested in interacting with Yayati, and Sharmishta's sons, they are very they enjoy spending time with Yayati, so Yayati starts spending time with them. And Devyani does not pay much attention in the beginning. She just considered it as like, okay, yes, he just wants to play with kids, let him play. But later she starts noticing things. She starts noticing that the kids' features, the kids' eyes, their fingers, their hair are uh, are the same as Yayati's. There are a lot of features that they share with Yayati, and now she's suspicious, and she rushes to where the children were playing with Yayati, and she demands them to reveal their father. She asks them, "Who is your father?" And they are children. They don't know all the games and that has happened, all the story that has happened before. They don't know anything about it. So they just point a finger towards Yayati. Now Devyani is like, she feels her whole reality breaking and crumbling in front of her, because Yayati has fathered children with Sharmishta. That means he loves her. So she she grows insecure now. She feels that at any point of time he's going to replace her with Sharmishta as the queen. So she's extremely insecure. Yes, she has a right to accuse Yayati for not staying true to her. Well, back then, yes, the king was allowed to marry multiple times, but she was angry because he fathered children with Sharmishta specifically. She thought that he has already married her. She assumed that he has already married her, so that goes against the rules that her father has put in for her marriage. So she immediately rushes to Shukracharya. She goes crying. Yes, any wife, if if they realize that their husband fathered children with other women, they will be distraught. She has a right to uh, feel anger and agony and pain, but her anger and agony and pain is not because her husband fathered children with another woman. Not It's not because her husband might love another woman. Her pain is because she felt that she lost to Sharmishta again. She felt that Sharmishta won won Yayati. Yayati was interested in her to begin with, and she tried her best and succeeded in preventing him from marrying Sharmishta. And now that he has fathered her children, she feels that she has lost. That is why she is angry. That is why she feels the pain. Yes, there is also the pain of her husband. She felt that her husband has cheated on her, where it is completely justified. That part of the anger is completely justified. Not saying no. And she goes to Shukracharya and cries and says that Yayati has married Sharmishta. He has fathered children from which Sharmishta. And immediately he's following Devayani and goes to Shukracharya. Shukracharya, without asking what happened, without seeing, uh, without kind of taking the other person's argument into account, yes, as a father, his anger, seeing her daughter in distress, is also justified. But as a rishi, that is not. As a father, it is. As a rishi, he has the uh, he had the duty to see what is right. He had the Divya Drishti. He could have seen what has actually happened, and immediately he curses Yayati that you will uh, you will lose your youth and you will be a very ripe old person immediately. And immediately Yayati transforms into a very old and feeble and weak person, who, with wrinkles and all his uh, losing his senses, and with wrinkles, droopy eyes, and very weak, and cannot stand properly. Shukracharya immediately curses him. As a rishi, this is not right on Shukracharya's part. As a father, it is justified that he is angry at his son-in-law for uh, for causing distress to his daughter. So when Devyani goes to Shukracharya, she narrates the story, only the things that paints her as a victim. Yes, she genuinely sees her as a victim over here, but she sees herself as a victim for not the right reason, for the wrong reason. Even if she has assumed that Yayati has married Sharmishta, her reason for her grief is primarily that Sharmishta has won, and she sees that she has lost, and she feels humiliated. And the minor reason is that her husband is lost, doesn't love her anymore. Her husband loves another woman. So the major reason for her grief is not justified. The minor reason is justified. And again, she only narrates the incidents where she can control Shukracharya and get her way. She demands that I want I want to make sure that he will not do something like that anymore. And Yayati has not for, has not married Sharmishta. They are not in a relationship. He Sharmishta wanted kids, and he it's basically like he acted like a sperm donor, no more than that. And without seeing and realizing what is the truth, Shukracharya steps in and he curses Yayati. And when we are dealing with toxic environment, when we have a narcissist, we have a toxic person, and we have them in control, they do not listen to and see what is truth. They just believe that their assumptions are true, and then act accordingly and punish accordingly, without even seeing and considering what is right and what is wrong. Not unlike Umbridge, she just assumes things and decides and punishes accordingly. Well, she has her reasons. We'll talk about Umbridge sometime later in Harry Potter. Again, same thing in Harry Potter. The Dursleys punish Harry for things that they assume. They do not let Harry explain. Yes, there are a lot of times where Harry is not able to explain, yes, because he does not know about magic as a kid, and even after he grew up and knows about magic, even if he tries to explain things, they shut him down, and they assume that he has it out for them, he's going to create trouble for them, and they punish him to prevent that. That was never the intention, that was never what Harry was even going to do. So a toxic environment, toxic people punishes people without looking at the matter based on their assumptions. They do not listen to arguments. They just jump to conclusions, and they pass judgments without even looking at the matter based on their assumptions. If you like my content, please hit the like button and share your experiences in the comment section below, and please share my videos with people you feel would benefit from my content, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Until we meet again.